I think the main um, point of leverage with regard to prior capabilities, we've had strong machine learning and computer vision now for a decade, and even weak computer vision for 2 decades. But what we haven't had is sort of common sense, both in terms of the robustness that that provides to models, even at the edge, and the controllability that that provides to models, either in training or deployment. And I think there's lots of implications and applications of that. For example, I think we've had machine vision for inspection systems for a long time. Is the part coming down the line? Even before machine learning, we had architectures for that. Machine learning made it more powerful. Deep machine learning made it even more powerful. But if someone happened to put a ham sandwich on the line, and the ham sandwich moved down the line. I was once involved in consulting on a project which was trying to count poker chips on a poker table, or analyzing intellectual property in that space. And literally, if you put a ham sandwich on or a certain kind of sandwich made with sliced tomatoes, it would think it was poker chips and count them as poker chips. And so, you want a system that knows when you put something completely out of domain in front of it, it say, hey, there's something wrong here. There's a pink elephant that just showed up. It's not this is not poker cards. These aren't poker chips. This is like something's wrong. We've never had computer vision systems that could do that. And certainly not do that in a cost-effective manner in the edge. That's, I think, what we are about to have or already have in our contemporary systems in 2025. So they're much more robust and can kind of tell when there's something unusual going on. And then further, they're controllable in the sense that previously you really had to train a system with lots and lots of examples of the specific type that you expected it to see in the environment. And sometimes you could train the system in simulation, or translate training data from a related domain. But yeah, it was just burdensome. Or maybe in the old days, you would manually code logic, which would always be brittle. I think now we're increasingly going to train our systems in natural language and teach them the way you would teach a human being to solve a task. So that's what I mean by they're much more controllable or much more accessible. And I think that will have incredible implications both in training and in deployment when you want to maintain, refine, or correct a system.